Hey everybody, this is Ken. I am back with an exciting video. Been waiting to do a video like this for a long time. It's not that I don't like the original OEM equipment in the car, but this just looks way better. This is for the Model 3 and Model Ys, I think. All models, I believe. I don't know if it's before the refreshes or not, but this is for a 2021 Tesla Model 3 long range, no heated steering wheel. You can get the heated function. You just make sure you have to choose it as well. But it's a custom steering wheel. Not really in an unboxing because it was shipped really nice in a box, but it was just the steering wheel and it was the little accessories with it. This is it. We have a new steering wheel in-house. I like how they protected it during shipping. It is real carbon fiber. Hopefully you can see it right here. It's really nice. The grip feels really nice on the sides. Has some type of advanced like foam technology, but I like how it feels in the hands when you're holding it like this. You probably can see. It's really nice. I really like it. I'm gonna try to show you as much as possible how to install it, but there's many other videos out there that you can follow as well. But this is it compared to my generic OEM look. Now, I know a lot of people do get it. I've had my car for 4 years and 4.5 years actually, and the steering wheel has not peeled like I've seen in certain videos or not. It's still in great condition, so I'm definitely going to keep it just in case I sell the car. I'll show you the things that you need possibly to make it easier for you as far as tools. Let's get this installed before it gets 100 degrees outside. The few things that was included in it, I'm not sure what's in here. I don't think I opened it. I know what these are. So these things right here, I believe, is what we're gonna put in that hole. Like right here, it's on both sides, as you can see. Let me show you on one side. So I'm putting it on the side here, and I'm gonna have to angle it just right where it's gonna release that thing right there, that little part. So they have provided this as well, which is really cool. Maybe this is like an extension. I don't really know. I don't know tools like that. So if I can do this, you can do it as well. These are the things I'm going to use in order to get my steering wheel removed and get the other one on for the most part. And there's one very important one that I recommend to everybody, but you don't have to do it. Tesla recommends it, and it does make sense because it's safety critical, because it's dealing with your steering wheel, right? 3/8 inch drive, 3-inch extension. So you see right here, that's kind of that right there. And that's the other part right there. And then that will fit with the 1/2 inch to 3/8 inch drive adapter. That right there, as you can see. Just like that. I have a 1/2 inch breaker bar. You can see right there, it's really nice. 10mm 3/8 inch hex bit socket, and that is the specific socket for the steering wheel. The last thing is the bolt. As you see, I have one out, right? I have one out, but the steering wheel is still on my car. Well, I went to Tesla and bought a few. After I found out the price of them, they're only $2 a piece for these things. Look how beefy they look. It's recommended by Tesla that you get a brand new bolt for your steering wheel. There's 2 more in there, and that's what Tesla gave me. So it was $6, and with the tax, like $6.38. Might be a little different in your state, because I don't want to take any chances. This is safety critical. Your steering wheel connects to your steering wheel column. If anything goes wrong or happens with the old nut that you broke before, just to put a new steering wheel on, so just be careful. That's really up to you. I recommend it for sure. These two right here, I don't know if one side is better than the other. I'm not sure. I have to check it out and see if I can get the airbag removed, because that's what these are for. It releases that airbag. I'm gonna turn off the car, treat that airbag like your life depended on it. It's really not that bad. So you go to menu, then I'll go to safety, then power off right there. Are you sure you want to turn the power off? Yes. If you get out of the seat, your car is going to turn on, so be careful about that. Oh, that side was very easy. You see right here how it's moving? So we're good on that side. Wish me luck, because that first one, it didn't take long at all. You'll feel it. You'll feel like some tension. Nope, missed it. Wasn't that bad. It took me a little bit, but you see, finally got it. That's how the inside guts look. So that's the airbag right there, the yellow one. I'm gonna get some needle nose pliers, so I gotta get out of the car and put it back in power off, so you'll see. I won't get back in the car actually. Okay. What I'm gonna have to do is probably take all of this out of the steering wheel, and that is the bolt right there that's holding the steering wheel to the steering wheel column. I'm gonna use those needle nose again because there's two little release points at the top and bottom of it. All right, got it out. Now you see the feedback steering wheel buttons and horn is unavailable. So all these guts of the steering wheel will go into here, basically. So that's how that works. Let's make sure this 10mm does fit. It fits perfectly. Okay, see, no kind of functions because I got, you know, the main things. The airbag is gone, and then this, I guess, is the power. There's a little control thing in here, like a little blue thing as well. I think maybe right here, right behind where it says airbag, I think that's where the heated steering wheel. I was a couple of months from getting the heated steering wheel, but I picked mine up a little too early. And that error message, the steering wheel functions, buttons are unavailable, will definitely stay on there until but I'm gonna have to do it this way. Okay, I'm gonna have to break it that way. I wish this wasn't in the way. Okay, I have it in there. All right, I'm gonna probably try to, if I had somebody, I'll have them hold it one way. Okay, let's try it this way. That's on there tough. Really, really tough. And you're just seeing I'm just using the breaker to get that bolt out. Sorry if I'm breathing hard. And that's the old one. Let me get the new one. Has the same type text on it, so I know it's good. So old, new. And to be honest with you, it wasn't that bad with that breaker bar. That was really good. So I'm gonna just wiggle this. Almost got it off. Almost got it. See that groove at the bottom? And there's one at the top. That lets you know this is not gonna go on any kind of way. Okay, here's a better view of both steering wheels. The comparison look about the same size. I like how this one is flat right here. The little marker right there. It feels so much better than just this. But like I said, this one held up really well. If you're curious of how it looks, that's how it looks. And behind, and I gotta take all of this off. So I've gotta get this off. So there are two screws right here. This one over here looks a little bit harder to get to, but you're gonna use a 1020 torque screw. So let me move this out the way so we can get this disassembled. Okay, so I have all 4 of those out because they look like 4 T20 screws. Probably should have did that last, but I'm looking and it looks like each one of these have these little black things on there. So I'm going to try to see if I can release this bracket. Three. So now you see that part is loose. Now, if you do have a pry tool, you can move the trimming right here, but I don't think I need that. I just have to be careful because I think there's like that little blue thing back there. You probably can't see it. I think it's the control box. Oh, it came right out. Pretty much the same. And see right here, I guess this is the control module. I don't know, but it's definitely not a heated steering wheel. And that's where this T10 screw comes into effect to get that loosened up. So I'll go ahead and do that to get this out and loosen it up, and then put it in all in here. We'll get it installed and be good to go. Now you can see everything is good. And then I guess I have to get rid of those 2 contacts there, and all of that will be out of there. Okay, I did disconnect that connection from this, so I definitely need to put this in this. So what I'm doing is taking my T10. I've seen other videos depending on what company you buy it from, but I like the consistency of Tesery. This did not come with the pre-installed buttons like Tesla's, so I need to get these out, which I think is a T10 as well. Comes right out. And then let's see if it'll, no, need to do them all. Okay, and I don't know if I have the right screw for that because it looks even smaller than the T10. Now it's time to get this assembled to the steering wheel. That's the new one with the carbon fiber, as you can see. But this little box, after I disconnected it, you see that little lip right there? Hopefully you can see that. There is a little hole there, so you put it under there and it just feeds right into. So it's like there, and it lays right on top of those screws. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those screwed in really quick. Two slots right here on these 2 ends. I'll get them screwed in as well. Got that part back on. What I'll do now is get this seated and then plug this into that control box. I'll probably plug it in already, and then I'll be right back. We got that seated in there, okay, like I said earlier, so that's fine. I had to take these out because it did not come with the scroll wheels, so I had to take them out of the original, but they had really small tiny screws, so I had to run to Home Depot and get like a specialized tool to get them out and then place them in there. And I think from here it is maybe like a T6 because I had a T10 at the lowest. I put those in. Think everything looks good on that. And then there's a black one that plugs into this one to make sure I get them to function. So I have that just like that. I have that left like I should. And then all I'm gonna do is now put it on here. And before I ground this, I'll put in those 4 T20 torque screws. And we do the bottom here. Everything clamps into place. Looks good. Now I'm gonna just apply those 4 screws. They're in a weird spot, but I got them in there, so that's all that matters. Those are connected. Now all of those 3 points that you see on the back, that little back clip should overhang each part on each side. So the bottom is in. Top look like it clipped. And that side as well. Those little points where you see the little black now, you probably can't see that. But each side look like it is in there. It's not moving. That's still available, that part. Okay, I think now it's time to put it on the steering wheel. Finally back in the car. Still got my breaker here where I can tighten up the bolt a little bit. And then I also have a torque screw where I can make sure that it's, I think, what, 59 pounds-feet. Line up those holes. The steering wheel feels so good. Okay, looks good. Looks like it's aligned. It's in there as far as it's gonna go. Just want to make sure, and then I'll grab that bolt there. Okay, so it caught on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in this one. You see, it went away. So that function is back now. Okay, so that's good. And that slot right there will be for the airbag and just the front cover, which is the airbag. So let's go ahead and tighten this up a little bit. Let's see. Get my breaker and go clockwise. And I'm not using an extension right now, which is fine. Okay, it's on there. I'm probably going to use my torque screw with an extender. Put my hex back on there so it'll fit. And then all I got to do is now program it. Okay, I have it set now. So let's go ahead. Okay, so the horn works here, which is good. My car is saving it. And the volume up and down works there. Now, let's hook the airbag up here. Okay, plug the airbag in. It should go through each one of those little holes, just like that. I think it's on. No, It's not all the way on. Okay. Just like that. It looks good. We'll just take it for a little drive, make sure everything is good to go. 2 days later, and I've had time to test it out. Everything works perfectly. The difficulty of installation, I would say, I mean, it's really not that bad. Just a steering wheel bolt inside, and I can't stress enough, please get a $2 new steering wheel bolt for that. Look like with that breaker and everything, I didn't really like damage the old one in there. It still looks perfect. Didn't want to take any chances, but like I said, it's $2. Get you a few of them. One thing, whenever you have like a long range, but you have like the accents like for the long range, the standard range does not have it on the steering wheel. There's like a little light on each side, I believe. I do lose that with this one. It doesn't have it. I wish they would have like a cutout that will have that little accent on the steering wheel still, but that's fine. Nothing huge, right? I love the feel of this steering wheel. It feels really good, especially like on the side. I can grip it really nice. It's about the same size as the old steering wheel, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, like with this carbon fiber one, it's like a performance sport type style steering wheel. It looks way better than the original. So if you're looking to keep your car and you want to, you want to just change it up a little bit, here you go. Make sure that your steering wheel works. As you can see, I'm turning up the volume like this on the steering wheel, so that works. Make sure the right scroll wheel, I think the right scroll wheel is the most important, especially when you're using autopilot and full self-driving, is because you get to adjust your speed. I'll show you. So up here it shows the max speed. I can move that down if I want to with the steering wheel. If you don't have that, the car is gonna go whatever speed it wants to on full self-driving. So be sure that those cables are connected. I think I showed that in the video as well. Steering wheel, check your steering wheel. You should be able to hear your steering wheel go off whenever you put in the airbag. Yes, so it's really nice. I recommend it. If you have any questions, let me know. Use my discount code. This video is just for me to review it. Wasn't paid for this. Yeah, that's it. This Ken. I'll see you in the next video.